Greetings, Earthlings, wisdom keepers, wisdom seekers. Welcome back to WizdomDropz, your source for daily drops of wisdom and savvy cat astrology. Meow. My name is Tonia, and today we are discussing the Sagittarius new moon eclipse. Bum, 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 for you, Virgo. If you're a Virgo, ascendant, sun, or moon, this video is for none other than you, baby. So, by the end of it, Virgo, you're going to have an understanding and an overview and a nice itemized list of what to expect for you and yourself over the next 6 months of time. Virgo, if you have not seen the video I did on the eclipse itself in general, I would deeply encourage you to do that because it's going to inform your understanding of how this is influencing your life at a much deeper level. It's just going to enrich a lot of this more customized interpretation if you have some comprehension of what the eclipse itself is about. So please do go back and reference that. It's very recent in my uploads. You can just find it on my YouTube page, okay? Also, Virgo, before we get into the chart and that nice juicy list of details that I know you're going to appreciate knowing about, I want to do a couple quick announcements. Number one, if you are new to this YouTube channel and you're not subscribed yet, what is you doing? I put out a video every day of the week, Virgo. That's 7 if we're counting. And so, be here for it. I'm here for you if you resonate with this content, okay? I'm here to grow a conscious community of astrology, woke-minded people. So I have had so much pleasure and enjoyment doing that over the last several months. And I just welcome you warmly to this YouTube channel if you do resonate with this content to join us and be here for it. And hit that bell notification if you haven't already, because it lets you know when I get the upload out. It's like, oh, she uploaded, here we go. Also, Virgo, if this video brings you value, and I feel like it will, not like I'm trying to be cocky, I'm not a Leo, you know what I'm saying? I have Virgo in my chart strong, but when it brings you value, I would appreciate it. I'm inviting you to hit that like button because that helps other people out there get that information for free. And you're a Virgo, you're all about service and helping people. So like when you find yourself smiling or laughing or finding, yo, that's interesting, I didn't know that, or, oh, I can see how that's a good thing to think about or consider, hit the like button because it helps others get the information. And I'm charging people nothing to give this information to them. So hit the like button because it helps more people know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. Also, Virgo, last but not least, if you want your chart looked at more in depth, I am very happy to do a reading for you. That is one of the services I offer through my astrology stuff. So you can reach out to me at the email address down below, WizdomDropz@gmail.com, all Z's, if you want to hear more details about how that works, okay? Beauteous. Also, last, thank you if you are a subscriber because you just literally rock and roll. It's been so heartwarming to see all the people joining us over the last several months. It's like literally what's up and what's up. You know what I'm saying? So thank you. Okay, cool. Let's jump into the screen share for you, Virgos. I'm excited for y'all. I'm gonna tell you why. Look, here we go. We got this new moon eclipse happening in Sagittarius, which for you Virgos, this is an angular house. This is your 4th house. If you look at your chart, if you're a Virgo ascendant, you probably have the IC, or this little 4, right, happening in this house of Sagittarius. So regardless, it's your whole sign 4th house, and that's going to mean probably some endings and new beginnings. Again, watch that other video I did on the eclipse in general to better understand why I'm saying that. In relationship to your home environment, where you're living, and also where you grew up, your roots, because that's all 4th house. Also, it could indicate a change in terms of your family that are closest to you. So maybe a severance and a new beginning in reference to those family members that you're closest to, Virgo. Because that 4th house is the mother line as well. It could be a change with your mom, or like a change of living for your mother, or maybe you're moving far away from your mother with that 4th house activation, Virgo. The other thing to think about with this is that there could be an ending that's more serious, like God forbid you lose somebody connected to you who has mothering energy or is in that mother lineage, that mother line of legacy, right? So there's that. Those are different ways that that can go. But the new beginning is on offer there as well. And I think what a lot of Virgo energy people are going to find is that wherever you do experience that loss in relationship to land, in relationship to where you grew up, in relationship to where you steward your own home environment, right? Let's say you could be a Virgo selling your home right now. You're going to experience a very auspicious other side to that portal of loss, if you will. Why do I say that? I say that because the North Node is in Gemini, and therefore Mercury, which is also your ruling planet, Gemini, right, is the ruling planet of that North Node right now. And that ruling planet of the North Node is with the South Node. I know that's a mind twist to get around, but what's being lost is in reference to what is destined to become and grow in fate and fortune, because Mercury is the ruler of the North Node right now and is with the South Node. So whatever you lose over the next 6 months, within the same 6 months in relationship to home, family, deep close family, the maternal line, right? Your land that you possess, okay, that you steward, whatever you lose in reference to that within the next 6 months, you will also gain something new in reference to that over the next 6 months. I know it's like a challenging kind of like concept to get your mind around, but there's going to be a loss there. I'm trying to forewarn you. What I'm also trying to say is it might not be the worst loss in the world, because there's a couple auspicious indicators. The first of which I just told you, that Mercury is the ruler of the North Node right now, and it's with the South Node. So it's to say whatever you're losing in reference to that, Virgo, is going to be coming back and bring you something new. The second auspicious indicator that we can really rest into a little bit more is the fact that Jupiter is changing signs within a week's time from the 14th, when this eclipse is exact. And Jupiter is the indicator for the eclipse itself, because the eclipse itself in your fourth house, Virgo, is in Sagittarius, and Jupiter rules the sign Sagittarius. You see what I'm saying? So Jupiter is going to be, it's like starting off shit-tay, because it's in the sign of Capricorn, which is like, wah, wah, I am in fuddy-duddy Capricorn. I don't feel so happy here. Jupiter loves being in Cancer, opposite of Capricorn, but it does not love being in Capricorn. With that said, Jupiter within, again, 1 week from now, Virgo, 1 week from the eclipse itself, it changes and goes into Aquarius in that major conjunction with Saturn. That's huge, okay? So expect good results, is what I'm saying, from shit-tay beginnings. So like shit-tay events are very likely gonna happen, but within the same 6 months, whenever those happen, you're gonna have a turnaround of fortune, a change in what's actually coming forward, because Jupiter is gonna come into better dignity, you see, within a week's time. And why am I stressing within a week's time? Because that's when we have our first quarter moon. So the moon is growing from here on out, because it's a new moon right now, right? When you look at this chart, you can see the sun and the moon are together at 23 degrees of Sagittarius, which is the divine mother and the divine father coming together in new beginnings. So once they do, they grow. They grow a sprout out of the ground. They grow a seed out of the ground. They no longer diminish, they grow. So there's a growing energy in over the next week, and in that growing karmic fated energy in the ethers out there, that's waxing and growing and waning, like you see the moon waxing in the heavens, right? There's a waxing energetic influence with Jupiter's improvement in status. You see what I'm saying? Like Jupiter's about to improve its health game, and it's casted upon the growth energy of the moon over the next week's influence. So whatever starts shit-tay, it gets better in the next 6 months, within the next 6 months, very likely, more likely than not, Virgo. So I hope that brought you value, Virgo. I went into a lot of kind of specific detail for you there. I hope you you get what I'm saying, and that it supports you, and that it doesn't cause you any like worry or harm. It's really intended to help you and give you like a heads up that if there is a loss, it's going to be a gain shortly enough. Okay. And that's how it's going to manifest more likely than not. Okay, Virgo. Before you leave, make sure you put a comment down below letting us know what's been happening for you in those fourth house areas of life with the land and the home and everything else like that. Like it if it brought you any value whatsoever. Share it with a friend if you feel like they're a Virgo and they need to hear this. Okay. With that said, through next time, until next time, may the stars be with you. Peace.